My approach to class is either there's a community, there's warmth, or there's let's get inspired and go out there and do something even bigger in your life. We're here. I think starting RRB Dance Company, goal is building a space, a community, a platform, kind of a home away from home. But growing up in America, connecting with that Desi roots was something really important to me. So my goal here is to create a platform where more members can create that connection through music, through dance, the community, just kind of a shared love. I'm one of those kids that's born with a boombox. I've been dancing my whole entire life. I've been training my whole entire life, and I've always fell in love with the art. I think what really made me fall in love was just kind of my own cultural identity. Growing up in America, it was hard being like the only Desi kid in school, or sometimes not having. You feel like you don't fit in, and the music and dance help you find a community and members to kind of love this culture, love being a part of the space. And growing older, I think that's when I realized a lot of people have felt this way. I helped me find my cultural identity and kind of helped me kind of solidify, be more self-confidence in myself. And that's art is beautiful, like dance is beautiful, music is beautiful, so being able to share that. So yeah, pretty much say my whole life, I always wanted a studio. That was a dream of mine, and to be able to have that today is really a blessing. So it's something I'm really excited about, and I really enjoy what I do.
My top 5 favorite things about the studio, first and foremost, would be our logo that we get to film against. Second, being this incredible sound system we have in here. You really get to feel when you're dancing. The lighting system that we have, the flooring with the shock absorption really helps with the joints. And then his mirrors being 10 feet tall, it really gives you a really larger than life creativity while you're dancing. Fun thing that a lot of people do not know about, Tosh and I were only dating when we first started our dance company together. So we couldn't officially show it in different ways, but I always wanted to pay respect to her and owe to her as we built this dream together. So everybody always see the RR in the logo, but one area that even goes a surprise to Tosha, I actually designed the T. It's right in the middle, and that T is for Tosha on this side, and that's something that's actually how I proposed to her. I revealed the T. It lights up on its own, and we only light the T when Tosha's teaching. And that's kind of something we keep and a lot of people don't know about.
So I would definitely say one of the most important turning points on my journey throughout would be when I participated in the show called Dance City Dance. I actually got to participate in about 2013, so it's been a while ago. And it was a North America variation. When I did something of that, I did end up winning the show.
I have a small little surprise for you. Ladies and gentlemen, praise yourself for the winner of last season, Hatta Katta, Rajat Batta. Give it up for Rajat, everyone.
And that kind of brought in this like 15 minutes of fame. I kind of also created this like credibility even within my own family. I come from a family of just entrepreneurs. Nobody has ever actually like danced or pursued art before this. So for them too, during that time, it was always like, he's still dancing, you know, like what's going on? Is this a phase? Like, or is he really into it? Is he actually good at this? So I think that kind of was a really important turning point because it kind of like solidified this, like, no, he is maybe onto something and maybe he has talent, and just kind of having that little bit of validation, even within myself, thought, okay, like, I think I am good at this, you know, and like, maybe I should share this with others. I think it was really important during that time of my life. I think where I was a turning point. But dance was like my outlet. So my game in my life is usually starts off kind of running business, and then through the business end, it's a high pressure. It's involved in real estate, so there's a lot of high pressure decisions. So coming towards the studio is what I'm looking forward to all the day. It's mostly an evening thing. It's an after school program. And when I get here, the moment I walk into these doors, the energy of the complete shift. I'm getting to be in my creative mode. I'm greeted by all these amazing students and families and parents that I get to kind of spend time with. And we go straight into classes, you know. It's back to back. I'll teach 4 to 5 classes simultaneously, work with different age groups, different kids, different parents. Just share that love of art and music. We have lesson plans that are planned out throughout the week. and then we go ahead and teach them onto their curriculum and guide them through their journey of learning dance and learning choreography and understanding this art. I think my favorite part is when it clicks. You know, a lot of times what happens is we have kids come in, and sometimes there's very few kids that are really passionate, or I would say like are born for a boombox like this year. A lot of times it just often starts off as like that parents want to be a part of this activity and they like enroll me in class, you know. And so that journey from a student where they go to I'm just here because my mom and dad told me I have to be here to wow, I found a place that's home. And I get to connect with music and I get to connect with dance, but it's not just about 5, 6, 7, 8. It's about who you're with. It's kind of like a spiritual journey. There's a lot of like connection. It's like who you dance with, that community, a place of belonging. Like dance is one of those things where it is, I would say it's uncomfortable to learn. You know, if you're someone who hasn't danced, or like I say this all the time, like there's times like we've all been to family parties or there's like a celebration or something happening, and when you're at this family party, music plays and magic someone tells you go in the middle and just go dance, and it's like it's one of the most scariest things you do, but it's a huge part of our culture. Helping kids kind of like going through that journey and start to enjoy that process and look forward to that and like be able to really enjoy music and when that moment fits for them, that is my most favorite part. I think that's when it goes from my mom and dad forced me to be here to mom, dad, I can't be late to class, I have to be there. And I think that's a beautiful. My philosophy of teaching is a little bit different. I believe everything's about experience. You know, there's a lot of technical skills in dance, but I focus more on the emotional journey. I think an emotion that I want the students to feel from the moment they walk out of class. So a lot of my teaching styles are based off of that emotional journey. For me, it's not just about dance. I really care about personal development. So one of the things that I bring on as a teacher, and every teacher has their own space and capacity. But for myself, my philosophy is a lot of inspiration. I like positivity, I like the sense of community, and also a sense of inspiration. You know, I'm someone that's very ambitious. I'm someone that's always working on the next project or a lot of fire within me. And I want these kids to become very ambitious. I want them to be motivated. I want them to be inspired. So my goal is using dance as a tool and using throughout class, like the way to teach, you know, the examples we'll give, or even helping them feel like you can go to that next level. It's like feeling of inspiration. So my approach to class is either there's a community, there's warmth, or there's let's get inspired and go out there and do something even bigger in your life. Where does that fire come from? I think it's always been there, you know. I think that passion, when you're truly passionate about something and you really love this art and you really love this space, it's not about motivation, it's just a way of life at that point. I can't imagine my life without dance, and I can't imagine my life what I would be doing. I feel like I'm very, very grateful, very, very thankful that I do have, in the traditional sense of experience, like a 9 to 5, and I experience that side of life, and I'm really grateful that I do. And it makes me appreciate this side of my life even more. Dance and music and art brings color to your life. It's just a way of life, you know, and meaning now you guys to get with my wife. I met her through dancing. Because of Dance and Dance, she was a contestant involved, and we were co-founder, founded this company together. That was our dream together. So building this with her and now getting to raise our daughter here, raising our family here, the way both of us, we were both studio kids growing up. So getting to kind of do a full circle, it's a way of life. There's no drive, it's just a way of life. Go for it, you know. I think life is short, you know. I think when you're truly passionate about something, you find ways to bring those passions to life. I never imagined being able to have a studio like this. I never imagined our dance company would, you know, resonate with so many people. It was very scary taking that step. There's a lot of uncertainty. I would just say, do it because you love it. You know, do it with passion. Do it like and go into it wholeheartedly. It can be scary for sure, but if you truly love something, you'll find a way to do it. You know, then you'll manifest and gravitate things towards your way because of it. Yeah, that's what I would share. There's something trying to do that as well. If you asked me this question 10 years ago, the studio was a dream. I really wanted to build a space that inspires the passion that I have for art, that Nish and I were like We love this space so much. We built the space with a lot of love, and we want people to feel that when they come inside and see the passion that we have for this. And I think this is advice I would give to people too, that like dreams can evolve, you know, dreams can change. So if you asked me 10 years ago, this was a dream. As I'm getting to live the dream today, I dare to dream bigger, you know, and I dare to go, this is beautiful, but I'm not done yet, you know?